Hi, you guys. I hope this is your second time watching. This is only my second episode of the 509 Unfiltered. So if you could spread the word, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're covering all things 509 except for politics, zero politics. So today we are headed to Ellensburg, and we are headed to Ellensburg because there's this little teeny tiny piece of what I would call Fremont on this side of the mountains. And if you've been to Seattle, you know about Ballard and you know about Fremont and all the interesting things there are in Fremont. And this is that. I'm not going to give you any more than that because I don't want to ruin the surprise. So here we go. We're off to Ellensburg. Mama.
Out here in the high desert, the stories are real, the people are tough, and the wind never quits. We're talking small businesses, local legends, and the kind of that drifts through town like a tumbleweed with a story to tell. Welcome to the 509 Unfiltered. Let's ride.
Okay, you guys, mission number 2. We're on our way to Ellensburg. Let's do it. But first we got to stop at Target. Let's go. It's nice out. It's 65 degrees. There's no wind. This could be a great day to do this. I kind of hate to even do this because there's so much stuff in the car, but just arrived at Target. Gonna run in, put my glasses on, and run out, and then we'll be on our way. I'm easily distracted when I see cute socks. Chickens. We are here for a very specific reason, and that is to get because iPhone has such a monopoly on everything, to get the wireless mic hooked in to the iPhone, but this is not right. I don't need this kind of adapter. I need the USB-C. All right, they didn't have what I needed here, which is an audio input, because Apple has monopolized everything. Audio input to a USB-C adapter. But anyways, I'm wearing green for St. Patrick's Day, so I've got that covered. It's not quite lunchtime, so I'm not going to hit McDonald's, which is literally right here. And we'll head out of town and head to Ellensburg. Okay, let's go. So we are going to take the back way out of town, just because I don't want to drive on the freeway and go through Yakima, and it's just a little prettier going through down 240. But we just passed Lori's house, so one day we're gonna have to go out to the brew farm and do a podcast from there. We're about to pass Julie's house, which I love her huskies. I just love her huskies. And in about 2 seconds, we're gonna pass Penny's house. And you know Penny. Penny's my girl. Ugh, we got some police action going on. Let's see. Let's try not to get involved in a SWAT call out. And we're off. So it's gonna take us probably about an hour to get to Ellensburg going this way, maybe a little bit longer. But the other day when we went to Gravity Hill, we turned left at this roundabout, and now we're just going to go straight through towards Vantage. So it's just desert out here, all desert. Out that way is Hanford, but on both sides of this freeway or highway, 2-lane highway, which is 240, this is what it looks like. Just tumbleweeds, 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 straight shot to Ellensburg. Okay, this isn't a politics show, so I'm staying out of it. But look at that hot mess. And that is only a very small smidge of how many there are. All you have to do is like the real research on these things. That's all I'll say about that. Okay, bye. Just look at the sheer size of that thing. And they're just everywhere. I mean, everywhere. As far as you can see. It's spitting on us. All right, we're almost there. Like half a mile. So, making my blind reaction to this spot. Okay, let me put my glasses on. Okay, I can see it from here. Okay, so we have arrived at Ellensburg to Dick and Jane's spot. And this is their home. Wow. Like, wow. We got the police station across the street, so that's good. Holy smokes. Okay, so we're gonna park. Get out. Oh my gosh. We could be here for a hot minute. So, what is this place? First of all, it's like this explosion of art, and it's one of the biggest and best roadside attractions in the state. But who are Dick and Jane? This is their spot. Dick Elliott was an artist and neon enthusiast, I think. And Jane Orleman was a sculptor and a painter, I believe. In either case, clearly they're both into art. Right up my alley. So they moved into this home in 1970-ish and turned it into this over time. I just drove all the way around it. It is insane. So they believe that art belongs in everyday life and not just museums. And that is why they turned their house into this, so we could enjoy it. Now here there's over like 10,000 bottle caps. I would say even more. I'd say on the art in just the back, there's 10,000. I mean, there's so many. A lot of signs. There's a lot of sculptures. In fact, I see a yellow pencil, a green pencil, a blue pencil, a red pencil, a little, what is this place kind of stand thing that we're going to check out and log in, and then just start making our way around. But the gist of it is, it's just like recognized for just being this whimsical, weird place that is just fun to enjoy. So we're here and let's go check it out. So we're closer to the Cascades over here. So the temperature has dramatically dropped. So I'm going to put on some more clothes because of course the wind is picking up again. Okay, just the expanse of this place with so much to see. I think the best course of action would be a go around it, video record it, and then come back and start taking photos because I can't haul all this stuff around. There's just so much. There is so much. It's crazy. But I'm excited for you to see it. Okay, so you walk up and it says, what is this place? And then it gives you a cute little guest book to sign into. So that's what I wrote. St. Patty's Day, Weird Washington sent me, and then the YouTube channel, and that this is amazing, Jessica. So that's what we put. Look at that seagull. Or I'm not sure really what it is. But apparently, see, we're talking about all the bottle caps. There's way more than 10,000 bottle caps here. But Dick was involved in the patent or something of reflectors. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. So there's reflectors everywhere. This guy. Life is but a dream. So continuing on. A pineapple. All these keys. See, look at all those bottle caps. It's a fish. More bottle caps. More bottle caps. This woman. Oops, that dude. See if I can get a selfie with her. Nice skulls up here. This is the entrance to their house. And they're obviously under security all the time. But look at all of these reflectors. All of these nails, these are all nails. Look at this guy. So we've got this. That mama bear holding a bunch of heads. Dog and a guy with the parrot on his shoulder. And another post with different kinds of things on it. That guy. This says, "Are we dreaming yet?" Ish. the side of the house is all reflectors. This one, I'm not really sure. It looks like maybe, well, they're keys, obviously, but are these handles or not sure. Somebody's a hot mess. Got all tangled up. This is a robot, it looks like, or something similar, made out of reflectors. Little hearts. Guy looks like he's smoking some cigarettes. There's got his ears, so maybe he's a cat. This one's just got old Ellensburg license plates on it. Now this is the alley. And you walk towards the back of their garage or whatever. And it's pure hubcaps and reflectors. I don't know who these people are. Doggy. And a window. Okay, remember in the car I was saying just on the back side alone, there's like 10 million bottle caps. Well, here it is. This is what I was talking about. This dragon all the way down to the end of the fence is bottle caps. This guy and that guy, all bottle caps. But then we've got this lady here too. I guess those are like for bikes, spokes, or not spokes, but chain wheels. And I'm not sure. That looks like a sheep maybe to me, but I don't have my real glasses on. Bottle caps. All bottle caps. Bottle caps. Looks like an owl. Is that an owl? So those are old spokes that are just blowing in the wind. Bottles in the tree. And we're pretty much back at the beginning. Verdict? Worth the trip. Now, if you're headed to Eastern Washington, this is a must-see. Definitely. It's a private residence, so it does have a fence all the way around it. It looks like it's just as much stuff on the inside of the fence as on the outside of the fence. So I don't know if they open it up maybe once a year. I don't even know if they're both still alive. I think it may have passed away, but I don't know that for sure. Regardless, it attracts like thousands of visitors a year. Even in the short time that I was here, not really sure, I've been here for about an hour, there must have been at least 10 other people here. This reminds me very much of Fremont. This is like Ballard in Ellensburg. Okay. So where is it? It is in Ellensburg, right in town. It is on the corner of Pearl and First, directly across from the police station. And it is wild. So if you are in Eastern Washington for whatever reason and you're coming through Ellensburg, you've just got to check it out. So we're going to take a break. We're going to hit McDonald's and then we're going to head home. So stand by. I know I shouldn't do it. I know I shouldn't. But again, I'm going to do it.
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. Will you be using the mobile app today?
No.
Go ahead and order when you're ready.
Can I have a McChicken, a large fry, and a medium Sprite, please?
You said a McChicken, large fry, medium Sprite?
Yes.
Anything else for you, ma'am?
No, that'll do it. Thank you.
Of course, that is going to come out to $10.77 first window.
Okay, thanks. I know I've said this already. I'm going to say it again. This used to be on the dollar menu. $10.77 at McDonald's? I gotta pay hand sanitizer. Or I thought I did. Oh no! Shoot. Darn it. I need Clorox wipes.
Here is that medium Sprite.
Okay. Can I have some extra napkins and some salt, please?
Extra napkins. And some salt.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Kurt.
Now I gotta figure out how to get back on the freeway. Or where it even is. Okay, so nobody wants to hear me eat. I've already said that before. I know. But there's nothing like McDonald's french fries. However, I will say that living by Lamb Weston is kind of like, I didn't really realize all that went into making french fries. It stinks. But for right now, in Ellensburg, after seeing that wild place, this tastes delicious. So I was in the drive-thru, and a guy on a bike goes by, and he has a dog in the back of his bike, a dog in his backpack, and either a small dog or a cat sitting on his head. Those are the people I want to talk to. I came back out here to try to find him. Can't find him. How do you get your pet to do that? So I am on my way home from Ellensburg. Mike is getting his drone certification, which is above like hobby drone flying people. So he will be able to take some. Oh, there's a fire. be able to take some drone footage for the 509 Unfiltered for these sites that I just can't get above on. But whoa, I wonder where this fire's coming from. Something is on fire. See the fire? Oh, it looks like it's probably Vantage or something. Here's something that drives Mike absolutely nuts about me, and I can't help it. Now, when I left this morning, I had 3/4 of a tank of gas, and my car is itty bitty, like the size of a roller skate. So I'm just like, I'm only going an hour away. I'll have plenty of gas. Well, I just looked at, I'm in the middle of nowhere right now, like nowhere. I just looked down, and I only have, and it's blinking. I only have 15 miles left on my gas. So I know I passed a gas station within the last 15 miles going back the other way. So I'm going to backtrack to try to find the gas station. Otherwise, Mike's going to have to bring me some gas. And that will make him not very happy. So, crossing the river again, going back towards Ellensburg. And I'm fairly sure that on the other side of the river, there's a chevron somewhere. Pretty sure. Oh my God, please be open, because everything else around here is closed. Everything else is like pretty much abandoned around here. Oh God, please. I think they have an open sign on. Okay. Crisis averted. Oh, he would have killed. Look at that. Abandoned. It looks like a old abandoned fire station because there's a fire engine in there. That over there, that is abandoned. These restaurants are abandoned. Over here on the right, that one and that one. Weird. This is weird. Well, that was so much fun for me. I just really had a great time just doing that. I miss Seattle about this much. Zero. Goose egg. Zero. However, I do miss the quirky because I'm quirky. And I do miss the weird because I am weird. So having this little slice of the innocent part of Fremont on the eastern side of the mountains was just fun for me. I had a great time. And if you're happen to be cruising through Ellensburg, I highly recommend you check it out because it is just like, oh my God. I mean, 99.9% of us would never do this to our houses, obviously. But I'm glad somebody did because it's fun to look at. So that wraps up this episode. But next episode is we're going to go filming tomorrow. And I'm saying we're because Penny is going with me. I'm not going to tell you really much more than that because I don't know really much more than that. Because it's one of those places that you have to find. It's not on a map. But anyway, so that's what we have in store for the next episode. If you please click like and subscribe and share these videos, it would be great. I'd love to get more people involved. I want to get out to your small businesses. I want to meet you So anyway, thanks for watching and join us on the next one.
That's it for this one. Want more? Be sure to follow, subscribe, and send us the good stuff. We'll see you on the next ride.